Hello. Hi. No, wait.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Uh, wait. There. No idea why that was gone all of a sudden, but it's back up. Okay. Well, let's continue reading today, shall we? Let me open
Okay.
up the book. Um, let's see. How have you been? How's your day been so far?
Good, good. I'm in my hometown now
Okay, great.
because on weekend we have elections here,
Okay, good.
presidential elections, so I have to vote here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens to me as well. Whenever there's elections going on, I have to go to my hometown to vote as well. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, so I came to visit my parents too.
Oh, that's great. um, I hope you have a nice stay there. um,
Thanks.
yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm looking up the file that we were using. Uh, where's the scripts? Let's see. Here it is. Okay. Uh, Here. Took me a bit to find them. Okay. So yeah, I was thinking that maybe if I thought that listening to like the program was fun and everything, but yeah, maybe if we say it out loud, if we voice it ourselves, maybe that can be more helpful for us because we can go at our own pace. We can practice our speaking as well into the mix. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, let me let me try to find where we left it off. Mm, let's see. Mm, mm-hmm. We're changing we're changing versions here. Like last time we read from the book, and now we're reading from the script. So yeah, I'm trying to. It's quite a different version here. Let's see. What's got to be built? Build bypasses. Blah blah blah. Um, okay, here I think it's page 19 or so. Yeah, here. Um, can you see on page 19 where it says, have you any idea how much damage that bulldozer would suffer if I just let it roll straight over you? How much? Not at all. That can you find that segment by the end of page 19?
Page 19, I
Mm.
have a complete cast list. It says
A complete what? Sorry.
complete cast list. The
Oh.
book are to then for perfect.
Uh. Yeah. You can see like the lines that each character says. Actually, let me just show you my. Let me send you a screenshot. 1 second. There. That's what I'm seeing. If you are seeing that as well, then we're good. Otherwise, we got it wrong. um, are you?
Okay,
Yeah.
no, but let me
All right.
search.
Okay. Yeah. It's the file that I said you like here. Uh, Wait. There. It's that file. Okay.
The
Yeah.
strange
It's not the same
coincidence.
PDF as we were reading last time. So.
Oh, okay. You
Mm-hmm.
say page 19 in the.
Yeah, in the
Okay,
radio
okay.
scripts version. Yeah, the regional version. Maybe I can
Because
be.
I
Hmm.
No, no, because I am I open it in Chrome
Hmm.
and in the list of Chrome it is
It has.
page
Ah.
23.
Yeah, yeah. It has a different page numbering. Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. Okay. Um, maybe you can be. I don't know. You can be Arthur. You can be the protagonist, and I can voice all the other characters. Does that sound? Does that sound fair enough? Or
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
So okay.
Okay. Well, have you any idea how much damage that bulldozer would suffer if I just let it roll straight over you?
Wait. Where did you begin? In page 19 in the
Yeah.
beginning?
By the end of page 19. Uh,
Oh, at the end, at the end.
yeah,
Okay.
it says 19 in the corner. Okay, it's not from. Yeah, I don't know.
Have you any idea how much now? Okay.
Yeah, there.
How much?
None at all. Narrator background. By a strange coincidence, none at all is exactly how much suspicion the ape descendant Arthur Dent had that one of his closest friends was not descended from an ape, but was in fact from a small planet somewhere in the vicinity of Betelgeuse. Arthur Dent's failure to suspect this reflects the care with which his friend blended himself into human society after a fairly shaky start. When he first arrived 15 years ago, the minimal research he had done suggested to him that the name Fort Perfect would be nicely inconspicuous. He will enter our story in 35 seconds and say, "Hello, Arthur." The ape descendant will greet him in return, but in deference to a million years of evolution, he will not attempt to pick fleas off him. Earthmen are not proud of their ancestors and never invite them round to dinner. Ford is arriving and says, "Hello, Arthur."
Oh, hi. How are you?
"Fine. Look, are you busy?"
Well, I just got this bulldozer to lie in front of me. Otherwise, no, not especially.
"There's a pub down the road. Let's have a drink and we can talk."
Look, you don't understand?
"Mr. Dent, we're
Or
waiting."
don't you understand? Okay.
No, no, it's fine. It's um, hmm. Yeah. When you say like,
For
sorry, let me like interrupt you a bit. When you say like, you don't understand, that's like a positive affirmation. Like it's
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
Even when you say, "Don't you do this?" It's like a question. Yeah.
Okay. For that man wants to knock my house down,
Well, he can do it whilst you're away, can't he?
but I don't want him to.
We'll just ask him to wait till you get back.
For
Let me. Sorry, I'm trying to like zoom in. Oh, I can't put this like on full screen. Okay, whatever. "Arthur, will you please just listen to me? I'm not fooling. I have got to tell you the most important thing you've ever heard. I got to tell you now, and I've got to tell you in that pub there.
why?
Because you're going to need a very stiff drink. Now, just trust me."
Look, frankly, I will see what I can do. It would be better be good. Cause hello, Mr. Browser?
You know what reluctantly means?
No.
It means if you do something reluctantly, you do it a regañadientes. It's like you don't want to do it, but it's like, "Fine, I'll do it." When your mom asks you to do the
Okay.
dishes, "Fine, I'll do them reluctantly." Yeah. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yes, Mr. Dent, have you come to your senses yet?
Can we just for a moment assume for the moment that I haven't
Well,
and that I'm going to be staying put here till you go away?
So,
So you're going to be standing around all day doing nothing.
could be.
Well, if you're resigning to standing around doing nothing all day, you don't actually need me here all the time, do you?
No, not as such.
So if you can just take it as read that I am actually here, I could just slip off down to the pub for half an hour. How does that sound?
Uh, that sounds very reasonable, I think, Mr. Dent. I'm sure we don't actually need you there for the whole time. We can just hold up our end of the confrontation, yeah.
And if you want to pop off for a bit later on, I can always cover for you in return.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that'll be fine, Mr. Dent. Very kind.
And of course, it goes without saying that you don't try it and knock my house over whilst I'm away.
What? Good Lord, no, Mr. Dent. The mere thought hadn't even begun to speculate about the mere possibility of crossing my mind.
Do you think we can trust him?
Myself, I'd trust him to the end of the earth.
Yes, but how far's that?
About 12 minutes away. Come on, I need a drink. Narrator, background. that means that there's like a sound cue. You know, there's a sound
Yeah,
we
yeah,
play
yeah.
here, sound effect. Okay. By drinking for prefect meant alcohol. The Encyclopedia Galactica describes alcohol as a colorless, volatile liquid formed by the fermentation of sugars and also notes its intoxicating effect on certain carbon-based life forms. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy also mentions alcohol. It says that the best drink in existence is the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster, the effect of which is like having your brains smashed out with a slice of lemon wrapped around a large gold brick. The guide also tells you on which planet the best pan-galactic gargle blasters are mixed, how much you can expect to pay for one, and what planetary organizations exist to help you rehabilitate. The man who invented this mind pummeling drink also invented the wisest remark ever made, which was this: never drink more than two pan-galactic gargle blasters unless you are a 30-ton elephant with bronchial pneumonia. His name is Saffold Beeblebrox, and we shall learn from his wisdom. We shall learn more of his wisdom later. The sound effect plays of a pub interior, general conversation, chatter, clink of glasses, jukebox, etc. So there's like some music being played on. There's some people chatting and talking. 6 pints of bitter. And quickly, please. The war's about to end. Do you want to be the barman? I don't know how many lines he has, but he has a few.
Yes, sir. Nice weather for it. Going to watch the match this afternoon, sir?
No, no point.
Foregone conclusion that you reckon, sir, Arsenal without a chance?
No, it's just that the world's going to end.
Oh, yes, sir. So you say, lucky escape for Arsenal if it did.
No, not really.
There you are, sir. 6 pins.
Drinks being put on bar, rustle of funk notes. Give the change.
What? From a fever? Thank you, sir.
You've got 10 minutes left to spend it.
Paul, would you please tell me what the hell is going on? I think I'm beginning to lose my grip on the day.
Drink up, you've got 3 pints to get through.
3? At lunchtime?
Time is an illusion, lunchtime doubly so.
Very deep. You should send that into the Reader's Digest. They got a page for people like you.
Drink up.
Why 3 pints?
Muscle relaxant, you'll need it.
Did I do something wrong today, or has the world always been like this, and I have been too wrapped up in myself to notice?
Alright, I'll try to explain. How long have we known each other, Arthur?
5 years, maybe six. Most of it seemed to make some kind of sense at the time.
Alright, how would you react if I said that I'm not from Guildford after all, but from a small planet somewhere in the vicinity of Betelgeuse?
Really baffled now. I don't know. Why do you think it is the sort of thing you feel you're likely to say?
Drink up, the world's about to end.
This must be Thursday. I never could get the hang of Thursdays.
Okay. No need to read. By the way, no need to read the stuff between parentheses. I guess it's like it's narrator
Okay,
stuff.
okay.
It's yeah, yeah. So what's going on here? What are they talking about in the pub?
Okay, is Forrest trying to say that the world is going to end and that he's from another planet? Beetlejuice, I don't know what's
It's a
the relation
galaxy that
between.
there's like Andromeda. There's the Milky Way. The Milky Way is the one we are in. And Betelgeuse, I think it's some star or something. Let me look it up just in case. But I'm fairly certain. Oh, sorry.
Beetlejuice, it sounds to me like,
I know it's a star, but that's all I know. Let me look it up real quick. Let's
in
see.
my time it was a cartoon.
Oh, really? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll look up the cartoon later then. It says it's a star that is in the. I don't know how to say this. Hold on. It's a star in the Orion constellation. It's what Mr. Google says. um, but yeah, it's like a nearby star or something. Uh, okay, so Ford is from another planet. And how does Arthur react to it?
It looks like Arthur is thinking in the bulldozer more than the
Yeah, yeah, he's like, oh, you're from
what
another
Forrest
planet,
saying.
like fine. He has been having such a crazy day that it's like he now is told that his neighbor is an alien, and he's like, oh, okay, it feels completely normal at this point. That like whatever, okay. Um, on this particular Thursday, something was moving quietly through the ionosphere, miles above the surface of the planet. But few people on the surface of the planet were aware of it. One of the 6,000 million people who hadn't glanced into the ionosphere recently was called Lady Cynthia Fitzmelton. She was at that moment standing in front of Arthur Dent's house in Cottington. Many of those listening to her speech would probably have experienced great satisfaction to know that in 4 minutes' time she would evaporate into a whiff of hydrogen, ozone, and carbon monoxide. However, when the moment came, they would hardly notice because they would be too busy evaporating themselves. Lady Cynthia Fitzmelon is a sort of Margaret Thatcher, Penelope Keith character who delivers this speech with dignity and utter conviction through a barrage of enraged boos and catcalls. Right? So they like she's having a speech, she's making pronouncing a speech, and the people who are listening are like boo, they're like bored, but she's listening, she's speaking it up regardless. Okay, you can be Lady Cynthia if you want.
I have been asked to come here to say a few words to mark the beginning of work on the very splendid and worthwhile new Bevingford bypass. And I must say immediately what a great honor and a great privilege I think it must be for you, the people of Cottington, to have this gleaming new motorway going through your crowded little village. I'm sorry, your little country village of Crudy Cottington. I know how proud you must feel at this moment to know that your obscure and unsung hamlet will now arise reborn as the very splendid and worthwhile Cottington Service Station, providing welcome refreshment and sanitary relief for every weary traveler on his way.
Sorry, I lost track of the document for a second. Why don't you push off, you crud-faced old bat? What about our bloody homes?
Myself, it gives me great pleasure to take this bottle of very splendid and worthwhile champagne and break it against the noble prow of this very splendid and worthwhile yellow bulldozer.
But smashing against bulldozer which begins to rumble forward. Loud jeers and also a perfunctory ripple of applause from one or two hired lackeys. So that's like when a politician makes a speech and you hear people clapping all the time, and here it says they are hired, of course, and everyone else is like hating on the speech. Um, Switch back to pub interior atmosphere. The muffled sound of the house being knocked down filters through.
What's that?
Don't worry, they haven't started yet.
Oh God,
It's probably just your house being knocked down.
what?
It hardly makes any difference at this stage.
My God, it is. What the hell are they doing? We had an agreement.
Let them have their fun.
Damn you and your fairy stories. They're smashing up my house.
It's them, by the way. It's like them. Just, just that thing. That nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
them. It's fine. It's just a minor, tiny thing. He runs out of the pub.
Stop your vandals. You wreckers. You half-crazed bicycles. Stop, will you?
Arthur, come back. It's pointless. Hell, I'd better go after him. Barman, quickly. Can you give me? Can you just give me 4 packets of peanuts?
Certainly, sir. There you are. 28 pence.
Note slapped on table. Keep the change.
Are you serious, sir? I mean, do you really think the war is going to end this afternoon?
Yes, in just over 1 minute and 35 seconds.
Well, isn't there anything we can do?
Nope, nothing.
I always thought we were meant to lie down or put a paper bag over our head or something.
If you like, yes.
Will that help?
No. Excuse me, I've got to find my friend.
Oh, well then. Last orders, please.
And then outside atmosphere. Mm,
You pinstriped barbarians. I will sue the council for every penny it's got. I will have you hung, drowned and quartered, and whipped and boiled, and then I will chop you up into little bits un, until you had enough.
Arthur, don't bother. There isn't time. Get over here. There's only 10 seconds left.
And then I will do it some more, and when I finish, I will take all the little bits and will chomp on them, and I will carry on chomping on them until I get blisters or I can think of something even more unpleasant to do. And then I will. What the hell is that?
An unearthly scream of jets thunders across the sky. maze pandemonium breaks out with people shouting, running in every direction. Arthur, quick, over here.
What the hell is this? Is it?
It's a fleet of flying saucers. What do you think it is? Quick, you've got to get hold of this rod.
What do you mean? Flying saucers?
Do you know what a fleet of flying saucers is?
No.
Okay, a fleet, I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but like a fleet is you have like one ship, two ships, three ships. When you have a lot of ships, it's a fleet. It's like a flota, una flota de varias.
Okay.
And flying saucers are like ovnis, right? Platos voladores, platillos voladores. Yeah. There's
Okay,
like a
okay.
lot of ovnis up there in the sky. Just that it's a bogon constructor fleet.
Or what?
A bogon constructor fleet. I picked up news of their arrival a few hours ago on my sub-ether radio.
Ford, I don't think I can cope with any more of this. I think I'll just go and have a little lie down somewhere.
No, just stay here. Keep calm. And just take hold of click of a PA channel opening. Alien voice reverberates across the land. You wanna be the alien or you want it to be me or
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. People of Earth, your attention, please. This is Prostechnik Bogon Jeltz of the Galactic Hyperspace Planning Council. As you will no doubt be aware, the plans for the development of the outlying region of the western spiral arm of the galaxy require the building of a hyperspace express route through your star system, and regrettably, your planning your planet is one of those scheduled for demolition. The process will take slightly less than 2 of your Earth minutes. Thank you very much.
okay. Now this is quite an ironic thing. So how how did Ford turn out to to get a hold of the news that Earth? How did Ford knew? How did Ford know? Sorry, that the world was going to end. How did he get that?
Because of a radio, no?
Yeah, because he's an alien and he says he has some sub-ether radio. Okay, so he kind of heard it on intergalactical
Oh,
news
yes,
or
and yeah.
something. Yeah, yeah. That's how he. That's why he knew it, and all the other humans didn't. Um, and why is Earth? Now we learn why Earth is going to be destroyed, and why is that?
Okay, because they are constructing something. The plans for development of the outlying region of the western spiral arm of the galaxy requires the building of a hyperspace express route through your star system.
Yeah,
So they
hyperspace,
want
by
to
the way.
build an hyperspace
Yeah, it's
express
hyper and
route.
space. Yeah, yeah.
They want to build a route in our solar system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's quite hilarious because they were going to knock down Arthur's house to build a road, and now they're going to now they're going to destroy Earth to build some sort of galactic road, right? So there's like the same thing, just in a much more huge scale. Anyway, click of channel turning off. Wild hubbub of protest as panic breaks out. Click as channel opens again.
There's no point in acting all surprised about it. All the planning charts and demolition orders have been on display at your local planning department in Alpha Centauri for 50 of your Earth years. So you have so you have had plenty of time to lodge any formal complaints, and it's far too late to start making a fuss about it now.
More protesting hubbub.
What do you mean you have never been to Alpha Centauri? Oh, for heaven's sake, mankind it's only 4 light years away, you know. I'm sorry, but if you can't be bothered to take an interest in local affairs, that's your own lookout. Energize the demolition beams. God, I don't know, a pathetic bloody planet. I have no sympathy at all.
A low throbbing hum which builds quickly in intensity and pitch. Wind and thunder, rending, grinding crashes. All the niggling little frustrations that the BBC sound effects engineers have ever had can all come out in a final, devastating explosion which then dies away into silence. There's a longish pause and then a faint but clear background hum starts up. Right? So a hum is like mm, various quiet electronic mechanisms, a few vague rustles of movement, some softly padding footsteps. I bought some peanuts.
Well,
If you've never been through a matter transference beam before, you probably lost some salt and protein. The beer you had should have cushioned your system a bit. How are you feeling?
like a military academy. Bits of me keep on passing out. If I asked if I asked you where the hell we were, would I regret it?
We're safe.
Good.
We're in a small galley cabin in one of the spaceships of the Vogon constructor fleet.
Oh, this is obviously some strange usage of the word safe that I wasn't previously aware of.
I have a look for the light.
Alright, how did we get here?
We hitched the lift.
Excuse me, are you trying to tell me that we should stock out our thumbs and some bug-eyed monster stuck his head out and said, "Hi fellas, hop right in. I can take you as far as the Basingstoke roundabout."
Well, the thumbs and electronics have either device. The roundabout's at Barnard Star 6 light years away, but otherwise that's more or less right.
The bug-eyed monster?
Is green, yes.
Fine. When can I go home?
You can't. Ah, I found the light. The sound of light going on in a bogus spaceship.
Good grief. Is this really the interior of a flying saucer?
It certainly is. What do you think?
It's a bit squalid, isn't it?
Okay, so we're going to leave it there for today. Let me just look up
Okay.
what squalid means because I'm unsure. It says extremely dirty and unpleasant. Okay, so the spaceship isn't quite a nice place to be at. It's not quite tidy and everything. Okay, um, so
Squalid.
why did Ford?
Squalid.
Oh, sorry.
No, no, I was searching for the word squalid.
Oh yeah, I was doing that too, and it says that like it's an untidy, uh, scuffed place. It's not like tidy and clean. It's all the opposite.
Mm.
So why did it turn out that Ford invited Arthur to the pub? Why did he do that?
Why did he do that? Ah, to drink the beer and the peanuts. I didn't understand well, but I mean, Ford give him the beer to relax Arthur, and I don't know how they entered to the flying saucer.
They were teleported. Okay, they were. You know what a hitchhiker is, or what hitchhiking is?
No,
You know what a mochilero is?
mochilero.
In Argentina, we say
Uh,
mochilero. The people who are in the middle of the road like this, and they
oh yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So they are hitchhiking right now. That's the title of the of the of a play. It's
Okay,
like
they are
radio thing.
hitchhiker, but they are in the flying saucer
In a
right
flying
now, no?
saucer. Yeah, they asked an alien to pick them up for hitchhiking. Like you would ask a car to
Oh,
like, hey, take me to Buenos Aires or something. Okay, across the road.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
and now
okay.
they're traveling across the galaxy. So it says somewhere, I don't remember where, but it says that he took him to a pub for his body to like be prepared for the teleporting. It says. If you've never been through a matter transference beam, so like we can assume a matter transference beam is some sort of teleporting device, un rayo de transferencia de materia is probably like a teleporting device. You've probably done some salt and protein. The beer you had should have cushioned your system a bit, right? So it's like the beer helped Ford to feel better after the teletransportation thing. Um, okay, so we're leaving it here
Okay,
today. Did you enjoy the read?
okay.
Did you think it was, I don't know, too confusing? Or do you think it's been useful for us to read this? Or would you rather move on to something
Yeah.
else?
No, no, yeah, I like it. I like it. I mean, I like it to read because honestly, I don't read in English almost anything.
It's
So
something
yeah,
different,
I think
that's
it's
for
good.
sure, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
And if there's any
yeah. I
words
like it.
that there's obviously like a lot of words that neither of us understands, but I can look
Yeah,
them up if anything, right? I can like add them to your glossary thing if needed. So but do you see how even without understanding some words, we can still get a gist of like what the text is about. So that is something that is important, right?
yeah,
That's an important
yeah, yeah,
skill.
yeah.
Mhm. Okay, well, see you on Monday then. I should,
Okay,
yeah, there's some files that I should send your way, but I'll do that in a bit. Okay.
okay,
Okay.
great.
Well,
Thank
rest
you.
well.
Bye,
Have a
bye.
nice weekend. Bye. Oh, well, that noise was funny. Okay, we did quite some stuff. Um, that was nice. Actually, how far? Because we got all the way up to like here. How far is it until the end of chapter one? Because maybe. Oh, it's all the way up to here. Yeah, maybe um, on Monday we can finish chapter one. Then maybe, yeah, I don't know if there's much to discuss about the text that we haven't discussed already. That surely on Monday we can finish um, reading this chapter, and then we will just move on to another activity. Because as much as I have been enjoying the book so far, if it's 250 over 250 pages long, I'd rather, as a teacher, it's obviously this is fun and it's something different, but I don't know if it's much productive to like keep on reading this until the end of the world. Whether that is in 10 minutes or in an eternity, um, in eternity's time. But yeah, I would rather like finish the first chapter next class, and then we will just move on to your typical exercises and then book stuff, course book stuff. And so yeah, that's what we will do. I think my audio is kind of low here. I hope that doesn't matter much. It's maxed out, right? So I can't, I think that this should be like higher up here, but it's maxed out, so not much I can do. Hopefully it sounds loud and clearly. If it doesn't, then I apologize. But yeah, see you around. That was today's class. Bye.